Sports Minutes with Raushan.
Money FM 89.3. It's time for Sports Minutes with me, Raushan. Now the pieces are slowly falling in place for the brand new season, with most teams now truly back in the thick of pre-season preparations, which is a time to get up to speed on the fitness front, but also get up to speed with new faces in the squad. For Geylang International, changes are aplenty, with a host of last season's cast exiting, including the all-conquering Tomoyuki Doi. And so, speaking of new faces, joining us today are two names worth keeping an eye on. Nikola Ignjatovic, a fresh addition to the squad, and 19-year-old Raiyaan Noor, a young gun with a famous last name. But as you're about to hear, there's much more to his story. Gentlemen, a huge welcome to Sports Minutes. How are you doing? Nikola, we'll start with you.
Yes, I'm nice and good. I'm happy to be here in your show.
Good to have you with us, Nikola. Can't wait to get to know you a bit better. Raiyaan, you're obviously a sort of household name in Singapore football. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. Usually I'm watching my father, but today I'm here to talk.
Your father has been on that hot seat before, and we'll talk about your father in a short while. But Nikola, I want to start with you. Welcome to Singapore. Tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Nikola Ignjatovic. I'm 27. I'm coming from Serbia, from one small town. It's named Velika Plana. That's it. I'm center back. I play in defense.
How did the move to Geylang International then materialize? You talk about coming from Serbia.
Yes. I spoke, when I have offer from Geylang, I spoke with Miloš Zlatkovic, and he said me that the league is good, that team is really good, club is good, and then I want to move to Asia to check what happened here.
And when Milos told you about that, did you then go onto YouTube to check out the standard of the league?
Yes, I checked everything. I saw that Geylang is good on the table last year. They were third. They have some really good players like Doi, who scored so many goals. They have so much good players. Then some of they stay in the club, and that's it. I think we can do the same this year.
I can't wait to talk about your aims and ambitions for the season. Raiyaan, bringing you into the conversation. We already saw your name part of the SPL last season, but this season you're officially making the step up to join the big boys. How excited are you?
Obviously, I'm very excited. Since young, obviously your ambition is always to make it for SPL or the national team. But making it to the SPL is already a very big achievement. Playing with the big boys, and I can't wait to learn a lot from all the players.
And for you, you have come through the ranks at Geylang International. You've captained the under-17 side. You've been vice-captain for the under-21 team as well. Talk me through that journey of making your way through the academy.
Okay, so basically, I started football quite late. So I started when I was around 15. So 15 when I joined Geylang, then there was COVID and all this stuff. Then when I was 16, the first year of under-17, then that's when Coach Azlan brought me in. Then I improved a lot under him. I started off as a right back, and then when I was 17, I captained the team, and then we won the championship. But that one, Coach Azlan converted me to a CDM. Then my first year of under-21, it was still Coach Azlan. So I'm a Coach Azlan player for 3 years. Then we managed to get 4th. Then now it's Coach Boy. Then now I'm the vice captain.
And are you still a central midfielder now? Is the conversion complete?
Yeah, it's conversion complete.
Okay.
Yes.
And you talk about Coach Azlan. I find that surprising because you obviously come from a footballing household.
Yes.
Coach Noor Ali is your dad as well as the coach of Geylang International. How come did you start football only at 15?
I didn't have a lot of opportunities because the schools that I went to is there's no football CCA. So I started off with rugby. Obviously, I wanted to play football my whole life, but the opportunities weren't there, and my father was building his coaching career at that point of time, so he couldn't focus so much on me yet.
Do you feel pressure that you have Noor as your second name? Noor Ali is a very talented coach, but also a legendary footballer in Singapore.
Yeah, obviously, I cannot deny that. Pressure is always there when I'm playing, but I always step up my game because obviously he's my father, so I always push myself to do better because of my last name, Noor.
How different is Coach Noor Ali and Abba Noor Ali?
It's the same, but Coach Noor is it's not about the way he is to me, it's more of how I look at him. So when in training, I look at him as coach, I don't joke around. His instructions I take seriously and everything, but at home, obviously, I look at him as a father. We can joke around, talk about other stuff other than football and everything.
Yeah, if anyone enjoys a joke, it's Coach Noor Ali, right? Nikola, coming to you, what are your first impressions of Coach Noor Ali?
I heard so good things before I come here, and he knows football very well. He knows that the league this year will be tougher than before. In the beginning, we now doing some physical stuff and tactically, but I can say that he's really good and he's know football very well.
And apart from football, apart from tactics, what impression has he made on you as a man manager, as a person?
He's really good. For me, when I come here, he asked me so many questions. He asked me, how are you today, and what is your impressions and this. For me, for now, it's everything good.
And Nikola, you mentioned earlier Milos Zlatkovic being a friend of yours. I'm guessing you guys played together at some point?
Yes, we played together in a youth academy in Serbia. It's name of Beograd. We played around 2 or 3 years together.
And are you upset that he's now not in Singapore anymore now that you are here?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy because of him, because he must improve himself and he will do it for sure. But I have some new friends from Serbia here that comes in Balijester, Bogdan Mandic and Lazar Vujanic also, and I can make a good time with them.
Absolutely. Singapore's a small city. You can
Yes.
catch up outside
Yes.
football, right? Raiyaan,
Yes.
coming
Yes.
to you. Pre-season now, about 2-3 weeks, I guess. What's the focus been?
So the focus has been a lot on physical, building our body, building the conditioning for the season. And for the field work is more to building the structure for the team, because obviously every season for SPL, the team has a lot of changes. So players need to adapt quickly, because the pre-season is usually 2 to 3 weeks, and then maybe only like the 3rd or 4th week, they travel to Vietnam and all this stuff. And obviously you want to perform against these teams. So for now, Coach Noor is just building the structure for the team and letting the player do the decisions in the field. Depends on the team that they're going against, or the players they're going against.
And Nikola, coming to you, we talk about focus now being on tactical work, right? But as a season pro, you've had so much football under your career. For you personally, what is your focus for pre-season?
My focus is to build my stamina for to have strength to do all season, and to understand coach what he wants from me.
And I understand that. And earlier you mentioned the part of joining Geylang was because they finished a historic 3rd last year, right? But this season, like Raiyaan mentioned, players move. Doi has left. Sakuma has left. How do you feel you can come in to fill the void of those players who did so well?
I will try my best. I will do 100% every training, every game, and coach will do. I think that he will do everything best for team, and guys who comes and who stays will do everything to improve ourselves.
And Raiyaan, coming to you, we talk about pre-season now, right? What's the mood like in the camp with the number of changes? Because Geylang have signed a few familiar names in the SPL, so there's some familiarity there, yet big names have left.
I mean, Coach Noor, he likes the Japanese players. So there's a lot of Japanese players, so they are, gelling very well, like Shodai, all this Riku, Hoshino. They all basically play with each other in Albrecht, so obviously they already know what each other can do. And then for Nikola, I think he's settling in well, with players like Joshua helping him to settle in. Joshua is a great guy. He can make Nikola all feel comfortable in coming to training, feeling happy to talk and everything.
Talk to me about Joshua. You had a smile on your face. What sort of impression has your club captain made on you?
He is really good guy. He make jokes every day and every time, on training, on out of the pitch, in dressing room. He's good guy, really good guy, and he's really good for atmosphere in the team.
And Raiyaan, it'll be amiss of me not to ask, when we talk about Joshua, a local player, you mentioned the Japanese contingent and stuff like that, right? Any other local players that might be joining the team soon?
I mean, the one that Bernice just announced is like Tajali. My father worked with him already, so he already knows what Tajali can bring to the team. And then there's players like Nazrul Nazari, that is the first time my father's working with, and first time joining Geylang. And from what I see in training, he's already adapting very well. Obviously, he's a very experienced player, and it's good. It's very interesting to see all these players gel together, because they have been playing for so long, and this is their first time creating such a good chemistry together.
Raiyaan, can I ask you this? I'm only asking you this because you have leadership experience, so I want to throw a bit of a difficult question to you, okay? Tajali, we talk about your father working with him before. Without mentioning too much, we know he has a bit of a reputation, right?
Yeah.
How does your dad deal with that to extract the best out of Tajali, who's a very good footballer?
My dad already knows how to work with him. Obviously in, I think, 20, I'm not sure what season, but
It was a half-season loan, I think he came on.
Correct. I mean, when Tajali joined the team at that point of time, he was really doing very well, and my father had no complaints about him. He didn't create any trouble. Come training early. He knows what my father wants and what my father expects of him, so he doesn't want to disappoint my father. So he just keep doing what he does and don't create any trouble.
It takes one bad boy to know another bad boy, I guess. Nikola, coming to you, you talked about doing your research, right, to join the SPL. The standard bearers of the league are the reigning champions, the Lion City Sailors. When you look at their roster, they have some massive names, huge names.
Yes.
But as a defender, right, how much does that motivate you to prove yourself against
Of course,
some of the
every
best?
time when I play against some good players, I want to prove that I can be on that level also. And I think we will see. I don't know. I'm just come here. When the season start, we will see. I think that it's better to speak on the pitch than in this area here.
I agree with you. I think the footballers need to do their talking on the pitch. But as an introductory question to your fans, right? Who are some of your favorite defenders in the world of football, and what can fans expect from you?
For me, the best defender of all time is Nemanja Vidic from Serbia. And, when I was young, I like to watch Puyol from Barcelona and Piqué from Barcelona also. But Nemanja Vidic is something else. He was the captain of Manchester United and this. I think that I'm a player like him. I like to fight. I like to jump. I like to be the leader, and that's it.
Wow, that's quite exciting for a couple of reasons. I'm a Manchester United fan, so I love Nemanja Vidic as well. And I love a defender who is going to get stuck into challenges, especially in a day and age where a lot of them are playing out of the back. I think it's important to have a player like you. Raiyaan, coming to you, it's a SEA Games year. You are making the step up to the SPL. Is that also part of your thinking in terms of making an impression in the league?
Obviously, it's a thought in my mind, but I try to block that out. For now, I just want to focus, on building up my physicality. Obviously, I'm 19. All the players in the league are all big and very fast, so I have to really improve on that. So now I'm just focusing on improving on that. Improving my tactical thinking, my technical abilities in order to match the SPL first. And then if the call up comes, then I'm more than happy to go.
I love the hunger both of you are showing for different reasons. One, to make a brave impression on the league, one to eventually represent the flag, right? Nikola, I want to ask you this. You've had some time coming to Singapore and settle in slightly. What's one thing that's culturally been a bit shocking for you?
That one thing that when we finish training, every time one player must give speech to all team and do one, claps with the hands, something like this. And still I cannot remember how we clap with the hand. That's it. One thing.
It all seems part of getting to know the group a little better. Like Raiyaan, for you, you're a player, as we mentioned, made your way through the youth system, and that is rare to find in Singapore football. I dare say you can count with the number of fingers on your hands in terms of players that make it their way through the system. As someone who has made that step into the SPL, what's your advice to younger footballers who are listening in?
Obviously, technical ability is all important, but to me, your attitude and your willing to achieve something is obviously very important, because without having a proper attitude, when you go through challenges, stepping up from that, not taking it as a downfall for you, it's very important, because technical ability, all you can improve, tactical awareness and everything you can improve, but however, attitude is a thing that you must work on by yourself. You must keep telling yourself all through the challenges, you can do this, you can do that. It's all about believing in yourself, and that's when you will make it.
No, I love that. I always champion attitude over ability, because I think ability can be coached. Attitude is innate, right? You're born with it, right? Let me ask you this as a Singaporean footballer, because there's a rule change saying there are going to be 7 foreigners in the team and then 4 Singaporeans, right? As a Singaporean footballer, I understand you're a young footballer trying to make the step up at the moment, so you'll be happy for any minutes. But how does it make you feel in terms of 7 foreigners, 4 Singaporeans?
Obviously now it's much harder to break into the team, especially for me, because I'm still young, I'm still 19, I'm still learning, I'm still trying to grow into the team, grow into the SPL. So it's indeed very hard, but obviously my father say try to look at it in a positive way, try not to think much, just look at it as 7 foreigners, then it's more foreigners to learn from, more people to learn from, and more time to get better. So I will just look at it as that for now. I won't look at the negative side. I'll just keep working, then the opportunities will come.
Fantastic. If you keep this attitude up, you're going to go places, I'm sure of that. All right, I'm going to round it off with a round of quick fire. A bit different, because one is a seasoned pro from Serbia, another one is a rising talent in Singapore. I'm going to throw you questions. You answer me as soon as you can, okay? All right, we'll start with early bird or night owl. We'll start with Nikola.
Early bird.
Okay, and you?
Early bird.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised here. What's your favorite cheat meal, Nikola?
Cheat meal, maybe pizza.
Okay, pizza. What about you?
Mac and cheese.
Okay. What's your go-to pump-up song before a match?
This is one song from my language, on my language. It's named 99.
Okay.
From one rapper from Serbia.
Can we find it on Spotify?
Yes, of course.
Okay, listeners, go check out that song, okay? What's your go-to pump-up song?
Honestly, I have one We Are the Mighty Eagles.
Okay, wow, what a club man you are. One footballer, any footballer, dead or alive, you want to have dinner with.
Nemanja Vidic.
Okay.
It was actually a player I play with, but Takehiro Tezuka.
Oh, wow, okay. Lucky for you, you have dinner with Coach Noor Ali every day, who's a footballer that people rate as well, right? First job you wanted as a kid?
I want to be a pilot.
Oh, wow.
Police officer.
Okay. Best place to chill in Singapore so far, Nikola?
So far, what I see, Marina Bay.
Okay, nice.
East Coast Park.
Nice. Okay. Describe your playing style in 3 words.
Leader, fighter, and maybe jumps.
Okay. The league better watch out when he dishes out 3 words like that. Ryan?
Leadership, aggressive, and positive.
Nice. Last question, okay? Complete this sentence for me. This season, I want to be remembered for.
For me, it's important to team play good. Then team will bring one individual up. And that's it.
I want to be remembered for the kid that, build up to the ranks and, finally break into the SPL and, try to get minutes and SPL time.
No, I love that. I absolutely love that. Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure hosting both of you on Sports Minutes. I wish you all the best for the season ahead. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sports Minutes on Money FM 89.3.